Ren, 7 cents. Y'all been telling me I missed this joint. Am I the only one? I didn't understand not a word that nigga said right there. Hold on. Is this nigga speaking Latin? Yo, I got 100 KBD awards for whoever tells me whatever the fuck Red just. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, do not know what that nigga just said, bro. That gotta be a little Latin. That sound like some shit before you out to the church.
I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, 7 my sin. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? A rose emerges from the pavement cracks. I'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the...
Why does this not have a video? It's like you damn near, I guess sometimes like the song can just be the video in itself, but nigga, I'm in the bag and I'm like directing this hoe. And you know, I like Ren one of the things I like about Ren, but this is a double-edged sword. I can know what I'm gonna get from him, and he's going about it in different cool ways, right? But that's just art. Like, if you see Quentin Tarantino directed a movie, there's certain themes that you're gonna see in this bitch, but in other mediums of art, they love you for it, right? But then in rap, sometimes it gets weird because they'll go like you'll look at a DaBaby and it's like, his flow sounds the same. Every flow is the same, but it's like, isn't that, what happened to having unique flows? Like unique to yourself. Like Slick Rick raps this way, Nas raps this way, but what happened to that? And so it is a double-edged sword though, because you open up the door for redundancy. But I do like this. I'm as far as this, there's other topics that I feel like have gone way past redundancy, but this one, like that dark, going in, conflicting with like on a higher spiritual level, because the idea of spirituality or whatever we deem or see as God isn't a surface level conversation. It's not a conversation that I believe that you could adequately top like everything about it, right? Check off every box in 4 minutes and 35 seconds. I just don't think that you could do that, because like it's deep. And even on some of the like other songs, you look at the other edge of some of the shit that I'm sick of hearing. The last joint I did by him, go watch the last joint I did by him. You gonna see what I'm talking about.
Eternal parallax emerges from the pavement cracks. I'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you, and too many hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you.
And it's like when Ren gets into this pop, or I don't know if I'd call it pop, but like, you know, when it's like singier opposed to like when it's rappier. One thing that he always makes sure to do is keeps those sonics clean. He makes it sound good. It sounds good. There's not noises and frequencies that trigger responses in our brains to do certain things. And if you understand musical theory, you would realize that drums do certain things to your brain, right? And I don't know the parts of the brain, but I do know it does certain things to your brain. And which makes you feel a certain type of way. So if you use these kind of instruments like piano, do something different. Instruments like, now let's go to just noises. Scratches, there's a reason why 7 out of 10 people do this when they hear someone going, eh. There's a lot of, you understand what I'm saying? There's a reason why books on tape are read by usually like a soft, bassy voice or a soft, even-keeled woman. That's usually how you go for it with books on tape. But he always knows that in singing. I want that in rapping too, though. You should sound good while you're rapping. Like, not saying that you don't ever, but you should. These, like, the effects you use, the way you're stretching your voice, the pockets, the softness gives more to than the lyrics, because we'll just keep cooking. We'll just keep cooking.
When it hits you, the dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you, the Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bagging me. Zip it up quick, cut their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass is it up quick, cut their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia. Running up a fever.
So this is somebody said something in my comments that I didn't ever realize, and as I read more of my comments, it clicked something that when I talk about Ren's rapping, whenever I'm negative, some people don't necessarily have a reference to a lot of other rap because a lot of Ren's fans don't listen to modern rap, right? But he said, let me show you in hip-hop today an artist that some of you may know or may not know who has used essentially the same line, right? And let me show you the difference. So,
search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia.
So he said, sick boy, onomatopoeia, right? Sci-Hi the Prince said, boom, bang, bow, referencing to the noises that this chopper is making, onomatopoeia. Now, the fact that you're using an onomatopoeia, then saying onomatopoeia, it's not just that the word has a lot of syllables that makes me go, oh, it's that you're, okay, oh shit, this nigga, you, and it made sense to everything else you was talking about. That bar didn't hit. That, what, sick boy, onomatopoeia. The rapping I haven't really grabbed into, but like I said, let's hear. He's still sort of playing with it, but you know, let's get to it.
I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright lights, he's your dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, eat up for.
Yeah, that was dope. Like everything after the onomatopoeia. And the onomatopoeia then sort of becomes just like a transitional word where in rap you shouldn't see the transition, it should be seamless. So like, or unless you're gonna transition hard. Like sometimes in a movie, they'll just do like the thing where like the page, so you know, bam, transition, we're in another scene. But you shouldn't see every cut, you know, it should be seamless, right? If you remove the onomatopoeia and then it doesn't matter, then we just go back to sick boy. Or is it because he said, was that the onomatopoeia? He said, onomatopoeia? But that's not enough of one for me. But sick boy, if you remove onomatopoeia, that is so fire, because then he's sick boy, you know, Ren, he was literally ill. Then he's describing what literally being ill was like for him. That's bars. That's fire. That's heat right there. So it's just those little things like when you're just, and I always say, it's just like, I like when you just get on to something, because it's not that you can't write. That if I told you that the man possessed no writing, no lyrical ability, I'd just be hating on the nigga. It's not that. It's just do this, more of this. Let's go.
Onomatopoeia, running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright lights, he's your.
And then like, yeah, you wanna be. Ooh.
Dynamite dealer, that leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright lights, he's your dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, eat up for 13 years and I've been feeling so stark. Look.
And so it's like, yeah. Okay, now I'm hearing more and more of Ren talk about his ailment, because I'd said before I've heard about it, but I haven't heard him go super deep into it. But yeah, you want to be like me, and that is like the yin and yang and balance of life. Is there's gonna be things about your life, right, that you know, someone will envy and the same person will like look down on, right? There will be things, the same person. You might like, I might make you laugh, right? But I got a temper. So you could hate that about me. And so if you didn't know that I had a temper and you just think every day I'm just walking around like fucking Adam Sandler and everybody's he 24/7, right? You're gonna, well, I'm sure it's not Adam Sandler's life, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't get the full narrative. So if you said you wanted to be with me, like, what if I told you, nigga, punched a hole in the wall? Now my knuckle fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Would you still want to be, if you got the full picture of what's going on, would you still want to be a nigga? And that's a dope thought. And that's like, it's real shit, because only nigga I could say I might want to be Michael Jordan. No, fuck no. LeBron James. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to say Michael Jordan. Probably LeBron James. Like, for like 3 weeks. And I'm going to transfer a lot of money into my account before I leave. I ain't going to hold you. LeBron, this ain't a robbery. This is more of a, I'm you. And I thought it was a good idea to help the less fortunate.
Number 13, just my lot. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept, I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never deep rest, a bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with the human oppressed, a bed for a tomb where I slept. A bed in the room that's a womb for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a tick boy, tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy, pain is a gift boy. Hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees, and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg the sky for mercy, mercy never came. I did me dirty, 33 and hurting.
And so, I tried to practice empathy, but nigga ain't perfect. And it's only something I've been trying to practice as of like last couple years. So like, I ain't the best at it, right? That nigga Suge was snoring while I was making my point. But anyways, what I said before was that I don't like when people just try to destroy the idea of religion for people, because I said it provides a safety net, and it provides some kind of like I said, a little kid whose grandpa died, and now it gives him this, like, I'll see him again one day, right? And there's a lot of things that, you know, that's just one example. There's don't take that from somebody. Somebody might be dying from a disease, and the only thing that's giving them the strength and muster to keep going is their idea that God's gonna make this better, right? So I don't like it when people destroy it. But back to the empathy thing, I will say, I totally understand how you're sitting on this bed. 15, 16, 17, or did he say 13 or 13 years? I can't. Was he 13 or was it for 13 years? Either way, he's young, because the nigga, Ren is deceptively young looking. That nigga's actually pretty old, but older than I thought. But anyways, he's, bro, 30 young, bro. You still got a lot more life to go. So let's say he's 20 something and he's just sitting on what he feels like is his deathbed, and he's calling. He said he watched God walk, because I got like confused by what he meant by that, but it made sense as it went. He watched God jump off and hang himself. He lost it. I'm begging you, please. I'm having seizures. I'm going, please, God, just make it better. I'm a kid. I haven't done anything that I think is like, I'm not that bad of a person, am I? And it's like, if this is God's will and this is in the plan, why did you put that on me, right? I totally get how your brain would go that place too. And I think that if you just refuse to see how this nigga got here and thinking, you would just sort of want to have an idea of thought. Like, you would want to think you know better than, or you just would have no empathy, to be honest. You just would think you know better than someone who would have experienced it. That's what he went through. And you know, I fuck with that. But like I said, it's that double-edged sword. But art is the beauty of art is you can tackle very dicey topics to tackle. But the dicier, the better you have to do it. And you're doing a pretty good job right here.
Cursing Jesus died at 33. mercy, mercy never came. I did me dirty, 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning, future stays uncertain. Surgeon incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing. Back then, the pain spray ricochet like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed that was trapped in. Red wings, seraphim out of God's grace. Cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick. Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstain, crime scene, forensic. Lights on, lights out. Fade into the background. So down, running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now, really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, lights out. Smackdown. Let it be. Quote John Lennon. Click-clack, John got shot for attention. What does that tell you about the good of intentions? Bitterness formed in a storm of aggression. Prophets get dropped, imagining heaven. Martin Luther, Mahatma, or dead. 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. Build them, praise them, bury them, dead. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous, half is down and half a gram. Hard those troubles and thoughts stay darker than Urukai master plan. Sharper than glass shards, splinter and cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down palmers.
I wish somebody would tell Red and a lot of people that, you know, you weren't born to be half a man. You know, life, you aren't what you think you are. All of us. We're not our name. We're not our circumstances. You're just you. There's no definable, you're just you. Things are going to happen to you, good and bad. You are just you. So if you take that mentality, no matter if you get $20 million, that shouldn't change what you are. You're just you. You ain't, nigga, you ain't shit, essentially. We're just you. If you're homeless and stuff, you shouldn't let that define what you are. That you're still just you. These and I'm not saying that there's a big difference between getting sick and getting rich or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, you weren't born a person to be, you were born to be you. You just happened to be it. And the reason why there's a difference is that places, I feel like, an air of like, I'm damned. Like, I'm fucked regardless. Which, getting sick, you are fucked regardless. You can't really, with some sick, you can't really help it. But I feel the anger and aggression and rage that coming through you. I hear all of it, and I hear how you want to rebel against everything. But I wonder though, with the amount of motivation, and this is why I like these kind of records. But for us to have real conversations. But with the amount of motivation you have towards like destroying religion, where does that come from? Because you've dealt with a lot of pain, right? And I ain't in here being your guidance counselor, but I'm just being real. You dealt with. I don't have the answer to this question. Where does that come from? Is it hurt? Is it that like hurt people thing? And if that's what it is, that's what it is, nigga. Let it go. You write these songs, they're pretty good songs. But I genuinely want to know, like now I'm asking the author, like, what makes you feel that way? Because it's like, ooh, because people, you'll hear a nigga can't hide what he is when he makes his music. Even the fakest tough guy, he gonna say some shit in there eventually, and you gonna be like, wait, what? Like, that don't match. That don't match at all.
Followed by seven whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride. Pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener. Crucified trust. Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume and consume. Planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy. 4.
I also have noticed that like people who are like quote unquote Satanists, and I don't really know too many of those, and I know like a bitch who told me she was, and I am fuck with her after that, because I was just like, I don't know what you got going on over there, my nigga, but I'm cool. And some people who say that they are, words escaping me, what's the shit where it's like you don't believe in anything? Not agnostic, it's the one that before all the names. Anyways, atheist, right? A lot of these niggas be more religious than they think they are, because, like, you know, the staple 7 deadly sins, but this is different because this song is 7 deadly sins, but this is more of like a reflection of people. they do be basing themselves believing that lust and shit like that. But if you don't believe in God, how could you believe in the devil? It's in the same fucking storybook. How did you read the same story and go, nah, they lying about this one? Where did you get this nigga from? I just always wondered that, you know? Like, how could you believe in that? Now, if you just don't believe in nothing, totally understand how someone could feel, okay, you don't believe in shit, that makes sense. But how can you believe in certain, how do you believe in concepts like heaven and hell? How do you believe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just wonder that.
Sloth, sin-free, gluttony. Humans consume and consume. Planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth, rinse and repeat. Reruns, repeat, time lost. Sin 5, envy. That's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath. Sin 7, greed. Greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need, then take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we feed and we sleep.
If we take more than we need, our oceans will bleed. Yeah, we are definitely going to deplete this planet of our natural resources in pursuit of the dollar. That's for shit show. For shit show.
And repeat, then we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the meat. We inherit this world that we bruise and we beat. We inherit this vanity, soakers of creeds. Inherit the liars, the murderous thieves. One sin for every one day of the week.
Here's how you go from this.
This was a certified vibe check. No reaction by me. Hipping music video button right there. Bow, click on it. Show me some love. And you watch the video as long as you didn't hit that thumbs up button. You're a hoe. Stop being a hoe. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. KBD family, love y'all. I am gone. And shout out to all the super thanks on the last joint. I just saw that when I started recording this. You are the realest too. I should shout her out. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Cause it was early, nigga. The video only been out a little bit. On the guys' video ain't been out too long for you to just be in here doing that. Such a wonderful woman she is. Hold on, I'm coming, guys. So how was your day? How have you been feeling? How's your family? Did the motherfucker... That motherfucker might have got rid of her shit. Oh, well, let me go in. It was like the lean G, I think. KB family, love y'all. Salute. I'm gone.